whatever you told me, I know what I could be. Making emotion paintable and so tell me, is this what you made me? Every time you bring me close, and you're thickening the ghost of you, bleeding tires you've been done.
is it all forgiven? I feel my cover will be blown, my fears will grow out of control. Yeah, you still walk the path I follow anyways. I'm in love with the way that you hold me when I fall back down, and I'm in love with the words from your voice that put me off the ground now. This love's been a long time coming. My breath stops but my heart keeps running.
Alright, hello and welcome everyone to the Swiss Esports League by Rocket League Premier Division. We are here with the very last week of the Premier Division League play and with our very last matchup. Unfortunately, we weren't able to cast the first matchup between FC Nesix and CS Skyrockets. Still waiting for that result, but we are now here for the second series of tonight, which is going to be mYinsanity versus Edelweiss. With me this time around again, the comeback with a brand new PC. Back at it again.
Yes.
It's Nukes. How's your day been? How are you right now?
Very good, very good. Got some good grades at school, so now I'm excited to end today with some Rocket League.
Nice. Let's go. Congratulations on that. And tonight we will be able to congratulate one of these teams for the victory. Now, just to go over the standings, Edelweiss at the moment is pretty set for playoffs. They're on 12 points. If they win this tonight, they might... no, they're not able to overtake Irie Legacy, I think. But they are pretty set for the playoffs already. And now mYinsanity, they have no chance to get to 5th place to stay in the Premier Division, to just be there for next season. They will most likely play the Clincher Cups, and now it's just for them to decide which seat they're going to go in to the Clincher Cups to maybe get a little bit of a better chance there. So, for the standings looking right now, Edelweiss definitely looking like the favorite. Nukes, before we head into the matchup, what are your thoughts?
Well, it's always the same, Edelweiss, if you see Edelweiss, the Titan team who has almost won everything at some point. So I'm still going for Edelweiss because, there are 3 absolutely amazing players who can who can go crazy on the field sometimes. And mYinsanity, not that they're bad or anything, but I didn't see the same spark when I watched them as I do when I watch Edelweiss. So I'm leaning towards Edelweiss in this series here.
Yeah, and tonight they are playing with a substitute, actually. So it's going to be Stephiroy, Cactic, and Bresley coming in for them. I think we saw Bresley before on... Was it mYinsanity last season? With
Kara and Hyde from Italy.
Yeah, exactly. So he was there for mYinsanity last season, stepping in now again in the sub position just for tonight for the last matchup. So for Edelweiss, at the moment they're in 12th point in 4th place. Ace Republic is on 12 points as well in 5th place. But Ace Republic has lost a head-to-head matchup, and Edelweiss is there with the better round difference as well, which will give them for the 4th place. If they win this tonight, they're 100% secured. I think so. I think they're 100% secured right now already. But we'll see as soon as all the matches have been played out. We'll of course do the maths. Now we are still waiting for the Edelweiss players to join the server, but we should be able to get the matchup going for you guys very soon. Now, looking at the rosters pretty quickly, of course we have a sub, already talked about it on MYI. Now, Nukes on the side of Edelweiss, Polar Arku mirroring with Batu on the roster as well. Just a very strong roster.
Yep.
Is there anything mYinsanity could do? And if there
Well,
is, what could it
you
be?
know, the Edelweiss is really known for having a lot of pressure from the beginning on. Well, sometimes they kind of lacked speed in the first game, but after that they're fully in control and going for pressure players all the time.
Mhm.
But throughout the season, if I remember correctly, Edelweiss has not always shown the best defense. Not always. They do crumble sometimes under pressure.
Mhm.
So if mYinsanity is able to break the pressure of Edelweiss and counter attack as soon as possible and get them under pressure for most time, I think it could actually go well for mYinsanity here.
I think a plan could be there. I hope they have a game plan going into this, but still, just the experience. I mean, Polar gaining so much experience from last season with Edelweiss, almost winning the whole thing. Now he's playing on Singularity, if I'm correct.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
I mean, he's gaining so much valuable high-skilled Rocket League experience at the moment, together with his very experienced teammates as well. It's just I don't see it for mYinsanity, to be honest. If they have a good day, possibly, but just looking at the experience of Edelweiss, it's so tough to bet against them, right?
Yeah,
I think,
definitely.
and looking at the standings, which represents that as well, think it's gonna be a tough day for MYI. Still, um, I mean, for them, they are pretty secured in those clincher cups. So FC Essex at the moment in last place probably won't go off of that. But we will see what happens with different. But then again, yeah, looking at the standings, this should be a pretty clear victory for the Edelweiss side. But still, I'm always happy to be surprised, I can say. So we've seen many surprises in our Rocket League experience in those last few years. So hey, why not today, right? So definitely not counting them out, but of course the odds do heavily lie with Edelweiss, I would say. Now, on the two teams, I always like to ask this: who's for you the standout players? Looking at these six players.
Well, you talked about him before on Edelweiss side. It's probably Polar, just because of the very high international experience that he can bring into the team, which is always like I would say something that Edelweiss does a lot. You know, they did it before with Hello and with Louis P as well. You know, they always have that one high-ranking player who is internationally known as well, which brings the other two players up with them as well, which is very nice to see. I like that kind of development in the Swiss esports scene, anyways. So for now, I would say Polar is the main man in the Edelweiss side, even though I'm kind of lying because Mirror is kind of my favorite player on the Edelweiss side because I think he's just like a very cool guy and just. His goal scoring ability is off the charts. I mean, he's so. I still feel like he's very underrated for what he can bring to the table. For mYinsanity side, well, if I'm looking at the current roster, I can't say much about Bresley or Cactic because I have not seen him play much. But Stephiroy, we have seen a lot. Stephiroy, I mean, such a very speedy player, has some very good mechanics as well, and got some very good ground plays as well. So Stephiroy can really bring some heat if he wants to, but it is also a matter of the team, you know, because he can't 1v3 against Edelweiss. Let's just be honest, that's realistically not very possible.
Yeah.
So if Stephiroy can bring some heat and if Cactic and Bresley can keep up with that speed as well, it could also work out for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, yeah, I like what you said about Mirror. I think he's a very good player. Sometimes maybe the consistency lacking. I think he did have some off days here and there, you know. But again, with the team he has, I think he's allowed to do that. You know, he still has Polar on his side. They still have Batu with Arku as well. He actually. Oh, I'm just getting some news in right now, as Mir just told me that Polar is not going to be playing tonight. So all that what you just said is blown off the charts. It's going to be Batu.
Yep.
But still, I mean, Batu is a very good replacement. We saw so much good stuff from him as well. But still, Polar not being there is a huge hit. But Batu definitely could find a worse replacement,
Yeah, I mean, Edelweiss, even if one player is missing, they have another world-class player who is ready to
Yeah.
attack on the field anyway. So, yeah, good for Batu. We've seen him before in the Edelweiss roster. We know that he works well. So, yeah, let's see how they will get into the game.
Oh, absolutely. As we are starting off game number 1, best of 5 between mYinsanity and Edelweiss. MY in the blue, Edelweiss in the orange half. Now I'm really looking forward to how this is going to start off. I'm definitely giving the odds to Edelweiss. Now the question is, how hard are they going to go in from the beginning? I think speed is just a huge difference, especially as they are not experienced playing with Bresley on their team. So the pace of the game is going to be coming in very high from or very fast from the Edelweiss side.
Definitely already 30 seconds in, and some pressure coming out from the Edelweiss side. Mirror on the side while trying to go for the pass into the middle, but gets caught up in the corner. Now Bresley has a breakaway chance, actually gets it over one and gets the first goal for mYinsanity.
Alright, the substitute coming in, starting us off here on DFH Stadium with the first one in, puts NY on the board. So, don't get me wrong, Edelweiss, they do plenty of mistakes. I was casting TCS on Monday, and we saw a lot of kind of double commits, miscommunications coming out. So Edelweiss does do mistakes, and if you find them, if you can punish them, like what I just did right now, there's a big chance. But the question of how consistent is Edelweiss on that day.
Definitely. Oh, and looks like a good pass coming out as well. A double commit, as you just said, from the Edelweiss side, leaving the wide net open for Cactic. Puts in the 2-0. Ooh, Batu actually gets bumped into the ball, which is a little bit unfortunate. I don't think he would have gotten to the ball. But still a double commit coming out from the Edelweiss side, which I did not expect here.
Well, just talked about it, and there it happens. Bresley, almost coming in for the second one, but Edelweiss able to defend. Nice little control there by Arco. Will get to the side. Batu plays it forward, tries to follow it, but Cactic is right there. Plays it high up. Steph-Roy to follow up. The shot is a bit high. Cactic not able to follow up as well. Tries to put it up for Bresley, but he was not ready for that one. Steph-Roy maybe with the follow-up, but gets beaten on that ball. So far, Edelweiss are the ones under pressure. If MY can just hold this or even extend the lead, it would be really, really huge start for them into the series. Steph-Roy with a backflip though. Mirror puts Edelweiss on the board. Off of that, yeah, it was just a defensive error on the MY side. What can you say?
All right. 2-1 already. Still 3 minutes left. Steph-Roy going up right after the kickoff. Can't do much. Gets the bump on Mirror as well, but Batu able to clear it away with 0 boost. Mirror puts it into the corner, but Bresley is there to put it into the middle. Steph-Roy with the shot to Bresley, but cannot get it on target, unfortunately. Cactic has some time. Has the boost as well. Gets it past one, but can't get the control as he wants. Batu. I would have expected the pass there, but I guess mYinsanity did too. When Batu with a nice shot.
It didn't seem like they were ready for that one, but he finds the angle. Bresley a bit too far up. Should have stayed on the back post there. And they did definitely not see it coming. So, Edelweiss, after a bit of a rough start, are able to tie us up here. Arkut will not be able to go for the double tap. Mirror might though. 30 boost in the tank will cancel that attempt. Batu puts it high. Maybe chance for the reset. Think does get it. And it's so easy for him. And I mean, there was absolutely no one around from the MYI side. Bresley got completely taken out. That's one free goal. One open goal if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, how the turntables from a 2-0 to a 3-2 already. Which is not what I like to see. Yeah, mYinsanity unfortunately could not hold the lead here. but they were already able to get 2 goals in. Maybe they can still get an equalizer or even the winning goal here. Bersi with the shot as well, but a nice save from Arco off the crossbar. Cacti keeping up the pressure, but Batu touching it away nicely. Zafro committing with 0 boost as well, leaving his teammate alone. Cacti can't get him. Mir going for the 50-50. Almost an own goal from Cactic, but does not go in.
Really, really close for that one. Now MY still looking for that equalizer once more. 1.5 minutes. Steffi Roy goes off the backboard. Easily put away by Arco, but Cactic moves in. Bresley, that's a nice shot attempt. It's swing and a miss. Cactic tries to go for the little dribble, not able to do so. Batu into the midfield. That's an open net once more, but it's not on target. Mir should be able to follow up, but Cactic will save it once more for NYI's side. But 1 minute left. It's not a lot if Edelweiss are just concentrating to hold down that defense, maybe even extend the lead. Enough time would be there. Batu, what an aggressive challenge by him right there. Stefroy plays it back. A shot coming out. There's it. 3-3. MY with Stefroy able to tie up once again. A little bit overcommitted on the Edelweiss side there.
Yeah, I gotta say, from both sides, it's not looking very, very good in the defense so far. I mean, it's just kind of open nets or overcommits, which lead to an easy goal here, which is not really nice, but it is an equalizer. There's still 45 seconds left, but Arco's still getting the goal here. How though?
Quick back and forth double commit in the defense of NY. That just costs them a lot. Every double commit can be so crucial, and like a team like Edelweiss will punish that so quickly.
Yeah, I could imagine that mYinsanity might be a little bit nervous because, you know, as a team like Edelweiss, you would expect them to commit very fast because they're all 3 very fast players.
Yeah.
But you know, that could lead to some double commits, which is which happens. But you always need to keep the lookout for the other players, where they are, how they're positioned, and if it even needed to go for the ball, because they had so much time in the back there. Nobody was committing, but they still got double commit in, and Arco was able to get the lead here. But still 10 seconds left. Mir going for the shot as well, but Steffer with a nice save. Dropping it down, and yep. First game going to Edelweiss Esports.
Well, I mean, pretty back and forth in the first game. MY had a great start. Edelweiss a bit overwhelmed there at the beginning, but they found their form again. Still, out of both sides, a lot of mistakes coming out. I mean, you can't say it otherwise. A lot of double commits, especially, which cost both teams some goals. So if they both played a little cleaner, should get better. But still, I think if Edelweiss clean up their game without those double commits, communicate well, it's gonna be even tougher. And if they're getting better and better during the series, NY should have a tough time. We'll see if they can start off strong again here in this game number 2.
Presley going for the quick pressure. Stefroy taking it slow, very nicely done. Gets it past 2, but does not get the double touch. Very unfortunate for him, but Cacti keeping up the pressure as well. But with a nice 50 mirror as well, gets it over Stefroy. Now it's an open net. What is going on? Arku with the open net, and yeah, first goal to Edelweiss. Ooh, I don't know. mYinsanity just kind of cut in back to back to back, and just completely left their half open, which is not very good. Yeah.
I mean, it's just decision making, right? I mean, they went for like really bad 50-50s in the side of Edelweiss, and then the last man, I'm not quite sure who it was anymore, but last man overcommitted as well, so that's very easy.
No way, bro. What am I watching?
Guys, I mean, please clean up your act. It's just open goals.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, that's not what we expect from Edelweiss. I think we can expect a lot more. And these are just, I mean, from both teams, pretty rookie mistakes. in rotation. So just communicate a little better, play a little safer. Sure, they will do so. But yeah, at the moment, looks a bit rough on both sides.
Usually when I see Edelweiss double committing, it is because they like go for freestyles and stuff, and you know, just kind of go for their overconfident playstyle. But here, it really looks like they're struggling right now to play against mYinsanity. No idea what the cause is for that, but
and they're not in a situation to be confident yet, right? They haven't.
Nope.
They have won one game. It was very close. Still tied up here in game 2. So they better first do their job. We'll see if they can do so. Demo onto Mirror. Bresley goes for the freestyle. Demo's bumps coming out, but it's not going to be enough. Cactic one more into the midfield. Steffi with the shot will be saved and put away by Mirror. Goes for a big clear. Nice defense coming out of Bresley. Steffi will put it out, but the pressure is coming in from Edelweiss. Bottom with a shot. Maybe another follow-up from Arku. Shot is there. Bresley just able to keep it out.
Very nicely done from him. Just got it off the line. But Edelweiss is still keeping up the pressure. Mirror with a nice touch to the Arco, but nicely saved from Bresley once again. Cactic not really committing, but Steffi there to help out. Pass it into the middle for Bresley. Nobody's up apart from him. He has some time, but cannot do much with it. Cactic passes it back to Steffi. Ooh, which unfortunately has 0 boost. Batu can 50-50 that easily. Goes for the ball play. Gets the flip reset, but does not get it on net.
Oh, another huge overcommitment by the Edelweiss side. I'm very disappointed right now. You know, the thing is, I know the match, standings-wise, it doesn't mean too much, right? But still, I mean, just having a clean rotation, trying to play a clean game, but at the moment it looks very tough. MY will get themselves a lead here in game number 2. Let's see how long it lasts. Because, I mean, Edelweiss, I know they can flip the switch if they want to. It's just at the moment, and not quite there yet.
Arku takes it slow in the back, gets past one, goes high as well, but Cactic is already there. Gets a pinch with Mirror into the mYinsanity's corner. Steffi takes the boost, gets it past one, gets past 2 actually, but Arku is back there. Steffi with a nice intercept to the backboard. Cactic is up as well, gets a pass into the middle, but Mirror, the nice clear onto the mYinsanity side. Tries to go for the dunk as well, but cannot get it unfortunately. Ooh, a nice pass, and it's almost another double commit. This time Mirror is actually there to save it.
MY playing very, very aggressive. I mean, they have to get that equalizer once more. Batu goes for the double. Mirror, nice little interception there. We'll actually get another touch. Batu calls off, or gets called off by Arku there. Bresley high up. Mirror already ready for that one. We'll bring it to the side wall. Arku with a follow-up. Steffi, last man back, should be able to just clear this one out again, but it lands in the hands of Batu. Gets challenged by Steffi. MY at the moment having a tough time getting in, as 1 minute will hit the clock. Shot off of Arku, follow-up is good, but 2 shots off the backboard from the Edelweiss side. They are just not able to bang that ball in. Arku still dangerous ball for MY. But the defense is holding on, still pressure coming in again and again. Edelweiss just staying in the blue half, and finally Steffi gets some type of clear here, but Edelweiss really under pressure for themselves.
Yeah, still 30 seconds left. You can see the speed is kind of picking up, but still not enough. Bresley gets a pass to Steffi. Steffi gets a fake as well, but Mirror did nice to pre-jump that as well. Batu with the pre-jump as well. Gets the 50-50, but it does not get the best pinch out of it. Arku goes for the touch as well. Bresley with a nice intercept from that one. Batu with some nice speed. Puts it to the back. Oh, back fake from Steffi.
Not again, Steffi. Not again. Watch out. Timer hits 0. Ball should drop down right now, and mYi is able to snag themselves a victory here. Looking not too bad. I mean, they absolutely did less mistakes than Edelweiss. They kept the defense very tight in the end, and all in all, they did a great job. Edelweiss really has to clean up their act here. We can definitely expect more for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, mYinsanity's game plan currently is just to wait until Edelweiss just does a mistake, which happens quite frequently at this rate, which is not good. But yeah, Edelweiss just made way too many mistakes in this last game and just received, their consequences for that. So they, as you said, they have to clean up their act from here on out.
Right, so we got 1-1 in the series, all tied up. Next victory will mean match point for either of these teams. Detroit goes for some style here. 50-50 with Mirror. Will land with Cactic. Goes for the shot. Is defended away quite nicely by Edelweiss side. 4 minutes 30 to play. Ooh, Arku. The shot is wide. It's off the corner. There's no way. Mirror, will he get the shot here on target? It is on target. And that's very unfortunate. This should have been an easy put away for mYinsanity. But they just bang it into the crossbar, I guess.
Yeah, unlucky for Stefroy. Put it a little bit far into the corner, which led to an counter-attack very quickly. But it's still 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Batu misses the musty here, but still gets 50-50 to Mirror Swing. Cactic goes up, puts it to the right side for Bresley. Bresley has a lot of time. Past the intermittent once again for Cactic. Gets faked by Batu as well. Stefroy goes up, gets the 50-50 with Arku. To the other side, Mirror now going alone, puts it into the corner. Gets demoed. Stefroy up as well. Just going for the air dribble, controlling it nicely. Ooh, Cactic kind of intercepting Bresley there. Batu going for the shot, but unfortunately not in. Bresley did nice to keep it away. Stefroy now on the ceiling, goes for the ceiling shot, but nice intercept once again coming out from the Edelweiss side.
That's a nice try there by Stefroy. Don't think he had enough boost though. But so far, Edelweiss is in the lead, but it's not a big one. The way it has been going, a 1-goal lead is not going to be enough, but it might be a 2-goal lead right here. That's a nice little play. Great pass coming out of Batu, off of the corner. Arku picks it up. Cactic just not quick enough on that one. And 2-0 now. And Edelweiss slowly but surely coming back into their usual form, I guess.
I think Mirror going for the 50. Bresley with a nice speed as well. Gets it onto the backboard, but Arku clears it away. Stefroy puts it back into the Edelweiss corner. Cactic puts it high. Nobody contesting him. Goes for the flip reset as well. Gets 50-50 off the backboard. Shot from Bresley on target, but not enough. Ooh, Stefroy with a nice 50 on both of them to get the first goal in the game for them.
That's great pressure. Great flip reset. Stefroy forces it in the end. As they tighten up the goal difference just a bit. Only one more goal between them. And kickoff not looking too great for the Edelweiss side. Have to watch out. Be able to bring the ball out just a bit. MY again. Get the pressure coming out. Mirror. Nice little touch. Stefroy to take over. Grabs the boost. Not get the follow-up touch though, unfortunately for him. Bresley goes straight for the shot on target. Will end up wide though. After game, still to be played. MY looking to equalize again. Shot coming out of Mirror is a bit wide. Follow-up well defended by the MY side. That's a big shot, big clear, but too easy for Arku. MY will have to bring more than just these straight up shots onto the net for Edelweiss to be surprised.
Still 2 minutes left. Can mYinsanity still do something here? Cactic still going up for the pressure, but Mirror, some nice 50s off the wall to get it into the mYinsanity's half again. Keeping up the pressure once again, puts it into the middle. Wow, Mirror with a nice touch off to the sidewall. Batu now up, has 100 boost as well, but Steffi with a nice intercept. Get it past them. Tactic going up once again, never mind, gets them out of the way. Arco now in a 1v1. Does not get past Steffi though. Mirror puts it high as well, but Steffi standing there like a brick wall with 0 boost. Going for some air dribble plays as well, puts it to the side. Now, Mirror with a nice clear away. No pressure for him. Brezza with a nice shot, but Batu very nicely reacted from him to get it up.
Yeah, we got 1 minute left on the clock. mY really need to find something soon here. Mirror with the demo. Ooh, that's a beautiful passing play. Subtly coming out of mYi's side. Look at that. Demo from Mirror. He's right there to get the pass from Arco. That's a really nice play from the Edelweiss side. And now 45 seconds counting down for mY. 2 goals. Looks a bit tough. And Edelweiss is looking a bit tougher as well in this game 3.
Yeah, I would say so as well. You can see that the speed picked up a little bit, and at this point it's not just kind of, you know, open net goals. It's really good plays coming out. You can see that they're building up plays, going for passing plays as well. And it's working out for them. Not as much as usual, but it's working out, which is enough for them already. Defensively they're holding up great, but I don't think mYinsanity has had a very strong chance yet, because as soon as they get outside of their half, they get boost off and need to rotate back. Bresley almost got the redirect there, but 3 seconds left, which is already a done deal for Edelweiss.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely looked cleaner. mY, the first game was very close for them. Second game, they did win, but it's just looking at it, it's not off of their good player that they're overpowering. Edelweiss was making a lot of mistakes. Right now they cleaned it up a bit, and it already looks better. So the cleaner Edelweiss gets, the harder it is for mYinsaniity to get close to the net or even to set up these plays, because the speed is gonna ramp up, the defense is gonna get better. We'll see about this next one. Edelweiss is on match point and could just take the series right here.
Yeah, match point already. Could be the last game, could not be the last game. Who knows? Who knows?
We'll see if mY has anything to say about it.
Yeah, definitely. mYinsanity still has to show their good communication skills and team plays, which I have not seen much of so far. Cactic going for a nice play, though. Almost got the flick percent as well, but cannot get it on target, unfortunately. Stefero has to take it back. He has 0 boost, gets over his own side, backboard as well. Follows up nicely. You can see his air control is very good, but cannot do much if the plays aren't coming out of here, because I have to say mYinsanity has been playing very solo-like in the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Oof.
They can get the coordination bit up. That's a nice redirect by Arco, but not too threatening for the mYinsanity defense. And I mean, it's the last match day of this regular season. It's possibly your last chance or your last game for mYinsanity in the season. So why not end it with a victory against Edelweiss? It would be the story to go for. We'll see if they can make it happen. But Mirror might be just denying them. That's nice control. Getting the touch from Arku. Falling up off the ceiling. Getting the follow-up again. That's very nice control by Mirror.
Yeah, mYinsanity had 2 players in the back just watching. One of them had to intercept at least a little bit so Mirror can feel some kind of pressure, but he had all the time in the world and used it wisely. We're going up once again, but Stefroid this time leaving him no time to do anything. Not leaving Arco any time either. Arco going over his own goal. Now Bresley puts it into the middle for Stefroid, but Mirror with a high touch. Arco once again up. Can he go for the redirect? Who goes for the double touch? Ooh, not the best touch from Mirroring there.
Oh, Stefroid up. Could have been a good chance, but yeah, I mean the defense of Edelweiss is not too shabby as well. Great pass! What a sick redirect by Batu. Look at the power on that ball. 127 kph on the clock. That's a quick little counterattack coming out of Edelweiss. And not the best of starts here for mYinsanity.
Definitely not. Yeah, Edelweiss looking a lot tougher, as you just said before, which is not great for the mYinsanity side. Ooh, Batu already going for those pre-jumps, but cannot do much with it. So 3 minutes left. Edelweiss still need to keep up their lead, which I don't think is going to be very hard, as mYinsanity is not able to actually get past their half or get a good attack going per se. Because Mirror, nice defensive work. Mirror is it well? Oh, Mirror is it well, which is very good. Now Batu fakes it,
No.
gets it past tactic. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea if that was intentional, but if it was, fair play.
Oh, hats off to you if it was. Yeah, I think it looked like it was, but that was very nice. Very nice play. And good old carball from Batu himself. I mean, he always brings something to the table if he's on the broadcast. We've seen him a lot of times before, and he's a very confident player and has a lot of tricks up his sleeve. So definitely taking these out here towards the end of the series. Now with half the game already over, Edelweiss is looking to just finish the series here. Nice little touch. Mirror. He's even able to outplay that. Nice little flick coming out. But a great pass by him as well. Cactic in a very awkward situation.
Yeah, Cactic once again expecting Mir to just, you know, come in with the speed, but Mir took it slow and flicked it over him after he jumped already, which is very, very hard to defend. But yeah, Cactic could have done a little bit of a better job, but as I say that, he's just banging it in from across the field.
That's a very nice shot with the corner of this off-lane hitbox. What a banger from Cactic right under the crossbar. Well, but still, I mean, we've seen this time and time again. Edelweiss, at the start of the series, they're still a bit rusty. They still have to warm up a bit, just play in with each other. And towards the end of the series, they're just very, very dominant. But they might be a little bit too overconfident. Cactic has flipped the switch himself. Great pass by Steph-Roy. Cactic with the double in this game number 4 already. mY getting back a chance here.
Well, still 2 minutes left. They were able to score 2 here already. Ooh, Bresley goes up the side as well. But 2 now intercepting it quickly. Mir. Ooh, a little bit of a double coming from the Edelweiss side. They could be taken advantage of, but Mir once again there quickly to defend it away. Arca puts it into the corner. Mir with a nice touch, put it high. Steph-Roy can't quite get to it, has to put it high as well. Oh, nice speed to follow it up as well, but nobody there to receive the pass. Tactic going up as well, but Arca taking it slow, takes some control, has not enough boost, still gets 50-50 though. Goes for the very slow place, gets it past 2, but Bresley with a very important demo here.
Still playing with his opponent. Edelweiss. If they get another goal here, this could just seal the deal for this last match day. Edelweiss get another goal though. The whole thing is blown open. We could go to a game 5. All is decided in these coming seconds. What can it do? Bresley gets a demo onto Arco. Batu gets a bump. Steph-Roy playing forward here. mY just trying to get all the aggression, but Arco moving back. Bresley trying to defend. Batu plays it up into the midfield. Actually gets the fake. Leaves the ball to Mirror. Tries to go for the redirect.
Ooh.
Don't think it was going to be on target, but Edelweiss, the pressure is just too dominant right now. 30 seconds on the clock. mY, this is your last shot right here. What are you going to do with it?
Not much they can do here. Not the best of attacks. They had a little bit of a time there, but still not good. couldn't do much with it. The last 5 seconds going by does not look good for the mYinsanity side, and in fact, Edelweiss taking the win. 3-1 here.
Yep, didn't look good at all in the end. MY had some nice plays. Cactic in this last game did a lot with these 2 goals back to back, but still, talked about it before. The more Edelweiss play, the further we get into the series, they're just getting better and better. And when time comes, when they need to win the series and win the game, they can do so, and they definitely have the ability. In the beginning, it was looking a bit rough, and I think they realized that they might have been a bit, or playing a bit too loose. But yeah, they still get the dub in the end.
Yep, definitely 3-1. Exceptional, I would say. Well, not actually exceptional. Exceptional because they played a lot worse than I've ever seen them play before. Because usually it is we know that Edelweiss does not really warm up these kind of games. They just kind of get into it, which is almost always the case. But this time they really did some horrible mistakes at times, which
Yeah.
I really hope that I don't see in the future, because I said before, that they are bringing in world-class players to improve their gameplay, but this is the exact opposite that I've seen so far.
I mean,
But hey, anyone has a bad day.
yeah, true. But I mean, going with that mentality of not warming up, being very overconfident, they're in 4th place. This is not
True.
Edelweiss. This is not Edelweiss. The Edelweiss that's just rushing through every season, getting the W every time. They're in 4th place. They lost a few games. They're not in the most comfortable position. So yeah, maybe think over that mentality. And I hope they really can prepare for the playoffs, because teams like Sparks, teams like Irie, they're very, very hungry, and they're gonna take away your victory. If they want to, and they're on a great run so far. Otherwise, definitely has to watch out.
Yes.
All right. So with that, MY will compete in the Clincher Cups on the, let me just see, on the 28th of November, and which means that Edelweiss will be playing the playoffs on the 27th. We'll have on the dates exactly. To stay up to date, definitely follow us on Twitter at Esports League CH to get all the dates, all the news, or on esportsleague.ch as well. So, with that being said, that was the last broadcast of the regular season. Nukes, I think we're gonna see us back for the playoffs that are coming up, and yeah, we'll definitely see some interesting matches as well. It's gonna be Sparks Esports, Swiss Incredible Rebels, Irie Legacy, and Edelweiss fighting for a place in the grand finals that are gonna be in December. So playoffs should be very interesting with those 4 teams coming up, and looking forward to see that and to cast that with you. And with that being said, we wish you a great rest of your evening. Wish you a great weekend coming up, and yeah, have a great one, guys. We'll see you very soon in the playoffs, and hope you will be there as well. And yeah, see you very soon.
I remember the days, always at the same place, the same people every day. I will never forget this black old Corvette standing in front of my way. We were both in high school. I thought I was a fool. Oh, when I was falling for you. You keep drawing me in, and I know it's a sin. But even so, yeah, I need you. You taste like candy. Eat you on a Sunday. Feels so bittersweet, knowing I can leave. You taste like candy.